Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Thursday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 3 decks of cards for this reading today. And our soul sister Renee sent me all 3 of these decks from my Amazon wish list. So I just want to give a big shout out to her today and say a big thank you. And I'm going to bring in the gorgeous Tea Leaf Oracle Fortune cards. I'm going to bring in the Luminous Pathways and the gorgeous Medicine cards. And this medicine deck is filled with animals, and it's also got some spare cards as well that I have channeled messages into, which is really powerful. So let's connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey, and see what's going on. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What's the energy around you today? Straight out, flew out there. And what's the energy around them today? What's the energy around them today? And what's the energy around the journey itself today? What's the energy around the journey itself? There we go. Love how we just got 1 card for the energies. Now this tea leaf deck, it's a huge deck and I can't shuffle it all together because they are circular cards and I would just throw them everywhere. So what I've done is ask the angels to guide me where to part this deck, and I'm just shuffling each deck separately. So let's get an energy around you. Or a guidance for you. I feel it's that card. That one, not that one. But everything happens for a reason. I'll take both of them. What's the energy around them? And what's the energy around the journey today? The energy around the journey. There we go. Okay. And then with this deck, this half of the deck, should I say, what's the message for you? What's the energy around you? Taking them. What's the energy around them today? The energy around them, and what's the energy around the journey? What's the energy around the journey, please, angels? There we go. And what's the animal guiding you today? Straight out. We've got 2 there. What's the animal guiding them today? And what's the animal guiding the journey today, or the animals? And I am channeling these cards intuitively, even though it comes with a huge book, which I've got here, as you can see. So if anyone buys these medicine cards, it comes with a huge book that tells you about everything, which is really powerful. But I'm going to channel these animals today the way they guide me to. So let's see what the message is for you today. Wow. Wow. You couldn't get a better card coming out, especially with the new moon ahead. You've got the Phoenix rising. And I don't know if you noticed, but when I was shuffling this deck for you, this card flew out by itself and landed right there, and the other cards stayed behind. So that's the angel saying those cards have come out to push this card forward. So this is the message you need to know. It says renewal, resilience, rebirth. Isn't that powerful? We've already had Easter, sign of rebirth, resurrection. We've been talking about how powerful the new moon will be. And I know that so many of you have been feeling better since the full moon. You've been feeling more balanced, more at peace, more in control of your emotions. And I'm not saying every day's been a great day, but you are learning how to master the days that may be a bit challenging. So you're in your power right now, rising up like the powerful, strong, divine feminine that you are. And this is showing you that you can handle it. And whenever I see a phoenix, I always connect with dragons as well. Dragons blasting things out of the way, creating the way. And I'm seeing this as like a fire dragon. I'm also seeing this as a lot of passion and renewal in that way. So you're going to feel the Kundalini rising. You're going to feel turned on to them, and they are feeling turned on to you. You're feeling turned on by the whole connection. There's a lot of passion and power there. You may find in your career things are taking off, or you're making changes. Maybe you find you've got more money flowing in, more opportunities. You may find you're going out doing more things. I feel you've just got renewed energy, vitality and strength. Now we've got the hills here. It says obstacles to overcome. So I'm not saying it's easy. There are always obstacles to overcome, things to do. So we go through the valleys of our life to be able to handle it when we're able to face those hills and overcome the mountains and the challenges. So you'll overcome whatever your obstacles are. I feel that's a message for you. You're rising above obstacles, seeing things differently, moving beyond the challenges of the past. And we've got wedge here. So someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. So if you feel someone is in the way, if you feel there's a karmic person or a karmic friend in the way, or someone trying to cause an issue between you and your person right now, you're going to overcome those obstacles. Nothing is going to stop you from being together. It's just when you imagine a door, and a door, before it closes, a wedge goes in. That door remains open. So I feel this a huge sign that nothing and no one is going to get in the way. And even if you feel they are in the way, you're rising up like a phoenix. You're not letting anybody get in the way of your own emotions or the way you feel. You're not letting anybody affect your vibration anymore because you're not taking things personally. And you know that everything is a stepping stone to something else. Now we've got the weeping willow here as well, family sorrow. So I feel the weeping willow is about the pain we feel on this journey, that you can cry emotions, that you can feel pain. And the mirrors, I just knocked my mirror there. I've got a mirror here because, sometimes I record videos for my other channel, Wigs with Liz. So I feel me kicking that there is a huge sign of mirror work. It's a sign that you're feeling sorrow and so are they about certain things. So you're both missing each other and that can bring up tears and emotion. There may even be some family sorrow going on and that may be putting a wedge in between you. So family sorrow could be like a death in the family, or there's something going on in the family and they have to be there for them, or you have to be there for your family, and that may cause a rift, okay? Now we've got pale, says time to get out of a situation. So what I'm feeling first of all is filling up your own cup, giving back to yourself, filling up your own cup, making sure that you are fulfilled within your own life and within your own self, and then you don't feel like anything is missing. But I feel this pale card is also a huge sign that a karmic ending is occurring. They know it's time to get out of their situation. If you're in a situation you need to get out of, you're ready to do that now because you're the Phoenix rising. So this could also be you moving on from your own karmic situation. It could be you moving on from a job or releasing certain things that need to go. And you can also cry your tears around these things also. So definitely letting go of the past. And we've got the parrot and the peacock, really powerful because parrots repeat guidance. So they repeat the same things. So you're receiving parrot guidance about what you need to do. And the peacock is reminding you to be confident, to be strong. So you may continuously hear messages from your angels or your guides or your intuition to be confident, to remember who you are, to shine your light bright, because then you shine and rise like the phoenix. And he says, beware of great pride. So obviously ego can get in the way. Ego can cause problems and knock your confidence a little bit, but you know your truth. And the parrot says someone will gossip about all of your secrets. So be very careful who you're talking to about your journey and what you want in your life. Be very careful. Keep things close to your chest. And they give me fear. Anytime you go into fear. But I feel this about letting go of fear because your angels are guiding you through parrot guidance. The angels are guiding you what to do. Now, your person is very loyal to you. You've got the dog there. Very loyal to you, and they care about you. And it doesn't matter what the situation is. They know what they need to get out of, and they know they want to be with you. So they are loyal to you, and you're loyal to them. And your loyalty is also your strength, because it's the way that you rise like this phoenix. You know what you want, and you know who you are. And the raven is also communicating with you. So the raven is about your psychic power, your intuition, the truth of who you are. And the coyote is reminding you to hold things in and be careful about what you speak. So I'm not talking about with your person, I mean with other people, maybe family, friends. They may not understand what you're talking about. They may not understand you if you start talking about the journey. But what they will notice is the way you've rose up and handled your battles, how strong you are, that you can see things differently. And also coyotes sometimes come in a pack. So this is also a huge sign of family. Maybe you feel like the coyote is laughing, like the laughing coyote. So you may actually feel like people are laughing at you and your family for the way you are or the things you do, but you're rising above everything. And people laugh at what they don't understand. Don't let anyone trigger you. People laugh at what they can't control because they see that as a control mechanism. But the dog is loyalty, so you be loyal to what you know. The angels are guiding you through repetitive guidance, asking you to be strong, asking you to fill up your own cup, reminding you to cry your tears if you need to, showing you that nothing and no one is going to drive a wedge in between you and your person because you'll overcome any challenges. So rise and stand strong like the phoenix that you are. Now, the energy around your person today, we've got, wow, the harmonic scale. So we've got balance, harmony, music of life. So I definitely feel they're communicating with you through music. And music is their way of life. Some of them love music. They are musicians, or they love listening to music. It's part of them. You know, just like you shuffle cards, or we shuffle cards to receive answers, they shuffle songs to connect with their feelings and emotions. So I feel they're definitely sending you messages through music. And what they're sending messages is through music is that you bring great happiness into your lives, that when they connect with you, we've got the harp, they feel peaceful. When they connect with you, they feel at home, they feel where they're meant to be. I also feel they're listening to music to bring peace and balance into their life, because they are stressed out and they are in fear and they are worried and tense about a situation, especially something they need to release, and the fact that they don't want to cause anyone pain. And they feel that dagger going into their heart when they're away from you. When they're with you, they feel at peace. When they're not with you, they feel like there's a dagger in them. They feel pain, they feel hurt and betrayed as well by their own self for holding themselves back and not making the right decisions. And I'm seeing this as a cycle ending as well. Now we've got the swan and the eagle. So very powerful, because you've got masculine and feminine energy coming through here. The eagle is a symbol that they are on their way to you. And the feminine energy of the swan is showing you they want to return to you in a more balanced sense. So the swan is also about compassion, empathy and love. And it's the way that we go with the flow. So this is a huge sign for you to be in the flow. Even if you feel like you're looking in separate directions or you're going in separate ways, you're actually coming back together. It really is all about how you look at this, how you perceive this journey. So the eagle is that sign that they're getting stronger and wiser and more ready to come and approach you and balancing their feminine side at the same time. And all you need to do is go with the flow. You are rising like a phoenix, be in the flow of the journey, allow things to happen naturally, and everything will fall into place. So they do miss you when they are not with you, and they want to bring peace into their own life. So they know that to bring peace in, they may have to hurt some people around them and use maybe a dagger to speak their truth to be able to bring balance and harmony in. So I feel this is also about them recognizing it's time to release and end karmic cycles. Now the energy around the journey is healing hands. It says comfort, care and healing. There is a healing taking place and they want to reach out to you. So again, we've got teardrops. So definitely feel there's some tears happening, crying. It says great personal sorrow, and that's because you're not together. So again, there's this energy of releasing the past, letting go. We've got casket. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. So I am feeling this is about the pain of when you're not together. If you feel they've gone out of your life, it's not the end. But I feel this is more about connecting with a karmic ending or a karmic cycle or something or someone that needs to go. And that's why we've got the fox, and that's why we've got the opossum here. So I definitely feel that the fox is connected with 2025, as you can see there. But I feel this about the decision to reach out to you and end the karmic cycle. The decision to end anything that needs to end. And yes, that can cause personal sorrow, family sorrow, especially if they are walking away from a situation that they've been in for a long time. It may affect their family, could affect their children, it could affect people around them. And what they're showing me this as well is like a sore finger. So if you've been having sore fingers, it's because they no longer want to pretend, they want to come out into the open. So there's also changes happening to bring the truth out. And I feel the opossum here is about the way that they are planning. So again, fox and possum, I feel very similar energies with planning, processing, thinking, working things out, giving it time, because the healing hands are bringing in that change and that strength and that power to do this the right way. So I feel this also then wanting to sit down with people and speak to those people and end things amicably in a healing way. And that's what they're planning on doing and working out. So what does the fox say? Decisions are being made. Choices are coming in. And it's not a choice between you and someone else or you and something else. It's always the choice between them choosing themselves and being happy or burying their head in the sand and being unhappy. And they don't want to do that anymore. They've done that for too long. So there's a great healing taking place. The universe is offering so many things to them right now and so many things to you to come together. So I feel this a huge message about you rising up beyond the ego, the illusion of thinking people can be in the way of your connection when they can't. Them knowing they have to end certain karmic things, even if it's going to hurt or cause sorrow. Whether it's sorrow to their family, to themselves, to whomever, they know it has to be done. Because the time is now. The feminine and the masculine, the eagle and the swan are coming back together. And that's just the way it's meant to be. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.